Anne-Margaret. This is Total Training, and this is Raise the Vibration channel. So great to have you here. Before we begin, I just want to see if you've got a couple props with you. If you don't, that's okay too. There's a couple variations you can do. If you don't have a ring, you can keep just a simple pencil right nearby. I'll teach you what that's about in a second. And if you don't have any, and for the weight portion, if you don't have any weights, like 5-pound weights or 3-pound weights, grab a couple of canned goods, grab a sparkling water can, whatever you've got, 2 of them, and place them to the side, and we'll get started. So Total Training is a combination of yoga, personal training techniques, and mantra. And I'm not going to be playing music on my end, so if you want to start your music, whatever you like, go ahead and do that, and let's get started. So separate your feet. We'll start standing. Let your arms rest by your sides, and begin circling the head. Loosen it up. Just getting started right away with some circular movements for the joints in the body. And the other direction. Good. And bend the knees, shoulders up and back. So these opening movements are inspired by Tai Chi. So getting into the circular movements of the joints brings some nice lubrication to those joints. So as we move through our practice, reverse direction, we can keep those joints safe. Total Training is very low impact but high intensity. So get ready for an awesome workout. All right, hands on your hips. Let's circle around. Feet a little wider. Keep your knees bent. That's it. Feeling the waking up in the spine and in the hips. Being mindful of your breath. You're welcome to wear shoes during this workout, or you don't have to, your choice. Other direction. When we don't wear the shoes, it forces the bottoms of our feet to be more alive and to work, which really helps to combat plantar fasciitis and really helps to connect us to the earth a little bit more, which is why I'm barefoot. Bend your knees. Now circle just the hips, arms by your sides. But if you want to be in shoes, that's okay. Sometimes some of us actually need to wear some shoes for more stability. So you choose. Other direction. Doing great. Waking up. Beautiful. All right, let's take the feet together, hands on your knees, and let's circle the knees. Waking up this joint. Nice. I do this every time before I run as well. Any sort of cardiovascular, another direction, any sort of cardiovascular activity, just to get my knees nice and ready. All right, and now circling one ankle. Great, circle the other way. And let's switch, circle. Now let's do the wrists together with that. Ooh, that's tough, reverse direction of everything. Beautiful. All right, stand with your feet about hip width apart, bend your knees, and swing the arms back behind you, letting your back heel lift, letting the arms be very free. You're not controlling the arms as you're turning. You're letting the arms just hit the body. Make sure that your head is a part of that twist. Enjoy the opening up of the spine. Great. Now coming back to center, you're going to bend your knees, lift the arms up, and then exhale, release down. And then bend them to come up, bend them to go down. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale, make sure you're bending your knees both times on the way up and on the way down. Great. Just a couple more. And last one, come up and circle the arms. Good. Bend your knees. Use your body to circle the arms so you're not standing still and using your arm muscles to do this. Swing them. Good. That's it. The bouncing up and down is really wonderful for our system as well. And other directions, release toxicity. Good, that's it. Feel the different ripple through the body with this other circling. I know we're already working, hang in there. Good, and now up and down, shoulders lift and drop. Turn your hands, enjoy this lift and drop. Some people just kind of turn their hands, but so you can really get your shoulders up and down. Little bounces on your heels as well. Good. Beautiful. All right. Let's step back onto our mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Press your palms together. And let's take a side bend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arm down. And exhale, arm up. That's 1 and 2. Good. Make sure the tailbone is rooting down. Your lower belly is nice and strong. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Now come up. Let's take the other side. Inhale, down and up. And 2. Low belly nice and strong. 3 and 4 and 5. Come up. Interlace your fingers. Separate your feet. Fold over your legs. Interlace your fingers. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Turn the head side to side to make sure that neck is loosened up. Breathe. Exhale. 1 more breath on this exhale. Release the arms down. And now let's roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Great. Step to the very top of your mat. Take your palms together in front of your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a moment here to set your intention for your workout. This is a mantra also that you can repeat throughout your class. I am strong, I can do this. Or just power. Whatever you want, a word or a phrase. I am strong. Whatever you're choosing, begin to repeat it in your mind. We're working out, we're sculpting not only the body, but also the brain here. So hear it in your mind's eye. Good. Beautiful. Deep breath. And exhale. 1 more breath. Hear it in your mind's eye. And exhale. Great. All right. Open your eyes. Inhale, arms all the way out and up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Release your head. Inhale, flat back. Coming up halfway. Place your hands down on the floor and step your right leg back. Make sure it goes back far. Rocking forward and back on those back toes. Front knee over your heel. Weight in the heel. Great. Place your right hand down. Open your left arm up in a twist and circle your top wrist. Reverse direction. Breathe. Place the hand down. Step back. Downward dog. Pedaling the heels. Loosening it up. Let's blow the lips out. Do it again. Stick the tongue out. Ah. 1 more time. Ah. Great. Come forward to plank pose. Rocking forward and back. This little gentle rocking motion you really want to feel in your lower abdominals. Watch that you're not dropping those hips. Keep them right elevated with your shoulders. Nice. All right. Knees, chest, chin. And then baby cobra. Come on forward. Inhale. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Great. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Step it forward between your hands. If it doesn't get there, grab it and carry it the rest of the way. Let's start our rocking here. Make sure the fingers are not in front of your feet, your foot, right on either side. Good. Plant your left hand, right arm up, and let's circle your wrist. Notice your back leg. Keep it really straight and strong. Other way, circles. Breathe. Nice. All right, place that hand down, step forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Dive up to the sky, inhale. And exhale, hear your mantra. Repeat it, inhale. And exhale. Great. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, flat back. This is a great pose for depression or anxiety. Strengthening that back body. And fold. Step your left leg back. Grab your ring. If you don't have your ring, grab your 2 cans. Bring them up overhead. Front knee over your heel. Good. Bend your back knee and lift the front of your pelvis to really tilt that tailbone down toward the floor and activate the low belly. Now here we go. We're going to inhale, bend down as we squeeze the ring. And exhale, extend. Front knee stays bent the whole time. Good, inhale down. Good, and down. Keep going. You want your elbows to be narrow as your shoulders, not out to the side. Keep going. That's it. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3. Weight in the front heel. Squeeze. And now 1. Stay down there and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you're pulsing, keep those elbows really narrow. And now stay there. Hold it. Stay, 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 stay. Good. Now straighten your front leg and your back leg. Take a little break. Good work. Front knee bends. And now twisting to the right, hook your left elbow on the outside of that knee. Shoulders down your back, not by your ears. And let's pulse. 1, 2, top arm, 3. Hear your breath. Shh, 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 shh. And now hold, squeeze. And now see if you can hover off your thigh. Oh, yeah. Come back all the way up. Put the ring in your left hand. Open up to warrior 2. Arms reach back. Gaze is over your right fingertips. And let's fly it up. Inhale, 1. And exhale. 2. Watch your right hand. Follow it as it lifts. 3. Good. 4. And 5. Straighten your front leg. Turn your back toes in 45 degrees. And now let's come forward, triangle pose. Left arm is straight up, ring is straight up. Maybe the gaze is up. Strong legs, strong tailbone reaching toward the heel. And then bring the arm alongside your ear. Flap the ring toward the floor. Reach up and grab it and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear the breath. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way up. Good work. Rebend. And now reverse. Reach all the way back and straighten your front leg. Wonderful. And cartwheel your hands all the way around your front foot. And step onto that right foot, left leg in the air. Let's take our knee dips. Inhale that knee down toward the heel and exhale back up. Keep going. Inhale down. If you can cross behind that ankle, that's even more challenging. Now, if you have knee sensitivity, just bring the knee to the back of the other knee, keeping that heel on the ground. Good. If you want to keep going, go all the way down, all the way up. Great. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. And back to downward facing dog. Let's come forward into a plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great, let's hear the breath. If you need to take a rest in child's pose, do so, or stay here. 5 breaths. Inhale, 1. Good, exhale. And 2. Hear your mantra. And 3. And 4. And 5. Come back to downward dog if you're in child's pose. And now let's lift the left leg up. Step it forward between your hands. If it doesn't make it, grab it the rest of the way. Wonderful. Grab your ring. And let's come up to a high lunge. Once again, bend that back knee. Tilt the front of the pelvis up. Feeling that nice stretch in the front of your right hip. Good. Now straighten your back leg, but keep the hips where they were. Yeah, that's good. And now bend your back knee. Here we go. 1, 2. Remembering to keep those elbows nice and narrow. Keep going. And 4, 5. Front knee stays bent the whole time if you can do it, rather than straightening. 7. Inhale. And 9. Stay down there now. 1, 2, 3. Elbows stay narrow. 5, 6. Shoulders down. 8, 9. And hold. Squeeze. Turn your head side to side. And now straighten everything up. Inhale. Strong pose. Great. Hear your mantra. And front knee bends. Take a twist to your left, hooking your right elbow. And shoulders are down your back. And press the top arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold, hover, squeeze. Feel that core. Good, and come all the way back up. Open up to warrior 2. Let the ring come into your backhand. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms up, and rebend. Inhale, up, and rebend. Up, watch that you're not reaching forward. Stay right up on top of the pelvis. Good, let's do one more. And rebend, good. Straighten your front leg. Turn your back toes in 45 degrees. Strong legs as you reach forward. Right hand down or left hand down, right arm in the air. Beautiful, arm alongside the ear. Flop the ring toward the floor. Let's come on up. And here we go. 1, 2, let's hear the breath. Shh, shh, shh. Keep the arms by the ears. You're doing great. Shh, shh, shh. And come all the way up. Rebend your front knee. Open your back toes to 90. And now reverse. Reach it all the way back. Great work. And straighten your front leg. Feel the long line from your fingertips to your toes. Great. Let's curl your hands around your foot. Lifting your leg up in the air, standing on your front foot. And we've got knee dips on the other side. So all the way down, cross behind, and back up. Don't let your foot touch the floor, that leg in the air. It's going to hover the entire time. 4, remember, if you've got knee sensitivity, just touching the back of your other knee on that standing leg. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And let's lower that back leg. Downward facing dog. And let's hear the sigh of the century. Inhale. Let it go. Again, inhale. Forward to plank pose. Chaturanga. Good. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Great, everybody. If you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to rest in child's pose, send your hips back onto your heels and let your arms back by your sides. We'll take 5 breaths here. Inhale the mantra into your brain. Exhale. Doing great. Exhale. Good. 3 more breaths. And 2. 1 more breath. And exhale. Let's go ahead and lift the right leg up to the sky. Downward facing dog, split. Great, so come back up and join us. And now take the right knee into the nose. Shoulders come over the wrists for core crunch. Inhale back up. Yeah, and 2. And up. Exhale forward. Press that left heel down every time you go back. And up. Exhale. Exhale. Keep going. You're almost there. 2 more. Now hold it forward and stay there. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3. Great work. And downward dog. Or rest in child's pose. 3 breaths here. Hear your mantra. Inhale 1. Exhale. Full breath. Ujjayi breathing. That's that ocean breath that we use in yoga. Or you hear in yoga. Good. 1 more. Exhale. Those of you in child's pose. Short break. But let's come back to downward dog. Lift that left leg up. Exhale. Core crunch. Come forward. Shoulders over your wrists. Press that right heel down. Leg up. And 2. Inhale. Awesome work for that low belly. Very hard part of the body to access, so you're doing great. 4 more. One more. Hold it forward. And pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, chaturanga or child's pose. You can take your chaturanga anytime. To intensify this workout, we'll rest in downward dog or child's pose for 3 more breaths. Doing great, getting that heart rate up, guys, doing great. Inhale, hear your mantra. Exhale, good. 1 more breath. Recovering, good. All right, let's come back up to your downward facing dog. Right leg in the air, open the hip this time. And now when you come forward, that knee will come to the right tricep. Look over, see your toes. Keep your hips up. And now come back up. Woo, that's hard. Let's do it again. Exhale. And up. And 3. Exhale forward. 4. And 5. You're doing great. 6. Hear that mantra. 7. Sculpting the brain. 1 more. We're going to stay forward, and then we're going to pulse to the sky. 10, 9, 8. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga or child's pose. You can always modify. Rest in child's or down dog. Let's take 3 breaths. You're keeping that heart rate up. Your whole body is working. Hear your mantra. Calm your breath down. Conscious breath. Good. All right, it's time. Let's take that other side. Downward dog. Left leg in the air. Here we go. Exhale forward. Look over your left shoulder. And then take it back up. Do not drop that right hip down towards the ground. Keep it high. 4. You got 6 more. Here we go. 6. You can count with me. Exhale. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. That's it. 2. Now let's keep it forward. Stay there. Pulse. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, everybody. Good job. Inhale and exhale. Great work. Hear your mantra as you're in child's pose. Yeah, let's hear a sigh. Inhale. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You guys have been doing such great work. Awesome. All right, go ahead and roll up. Let's come onto the belly, onto our forearms. This is what's called forearm plank. And what we'll do is I'll lead you through about a minute of forearm plank, but with really challenging variations if you want, okay? Or you can just hold it. Let's tuck the toes under. Your elbows want to be right underneath of your shoulders. And let's lift up into our plank pose. Belly is lifting. Now we want to feel like the pubic bone is pulling up towards our rib cage. Really feeling the strength there. Rock forward and back on your toes. Good. Make sure you're breathing. If the neck wants to rest or your head wants to rest, make a little teepee with your thumbs. Let it rest on that support. Good. All right, now let's bend both knees down and back up. You're just kissing the floor. Hips, torso is not moving at all. Just bending the knees and straightening them. Keep your belly really strong. If you feel this at all in your low back, pull your belly up into your spine even more. Good. That's it. Now pedal. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Woo, you're doing it. Hang in there. You got this. Great. Beautiful. And now hip dips, left and right. Last bit. Keep going. Getting some movement into your spine. That's it. Keep going. 5 more seconds. Good. And let's finish. Knees down. Rest in child's pose. Arms back by your feet. And exhale. You guys are doing so well. Keep it going. I know this is a really tough workout, but you're doing really great. And why is it so tough? Is we're not relying on physical handheld weights, but our body weight, and using our body weight to sculpt very safely and very efficiently. Great. Inhale and exhale. Doing wonderfully. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and roll up. Grab your ring, and if you don't have a ring, you're going to grab a pencil. Okay? Grab a ring or a pencil. You're going to place the ring in between your thighs. And those of you who struggle a little bit with weaker abdominal muscles, this is very important. We don't want the work to go into our back, because then it can lead to injury, okay? So you have to be mindful of how you set this up. Make sure that your blanket is right nearby, or any sort of support, maybe a pillow. You can grab a pillow from the couch, wherever. And if the back is coming up and arching at all during this, and you can't actively press it down with your abdominal muscles, you're gonna slide a blanket underneath and stay there, okay? That's very important for those of you who are just kind of starting out, rediscovering those abdominal muscles, okay? So go ahead and make your variation. All right, for everybody else who wants to do this and has that strength to pull the belly button down into the spine safely, be a stickler with yourself. Place the ring in between your thighs, or place the pencil right between your knees. This is really not even less challenging than the ring. Keep the pencil right between your knees and don't let it fall, okay? Those of you who have that ring right in between the upper thighs, put your toes together. Let's come up. We'll do the 100 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Shh, 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 shh. At 5. In through the nose. Exhale. Shh, 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 shh. Inhale. Patting the arms. Shh, 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 shh. Inhale. Keep squeezing. Shh, 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 shh. Inhale. Exhale. You can always put a block underneath your head or put the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Keep spotting your belly button. Inhale. Exhale. Shh, 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 shh. Inhale. Doing great. Hear your mantra. Shh, 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 shh. 5 in. 5 out. Shh, shh, shh. Last 5 in. Exhale, good. Hold it and squeeze. Inhale. And let's drop. Soles of the feet together. Drop the knees apart. Release your ring or your pencil. How would you do? Great work, everybody. Inhale. And exhale. All right, it's time for the side leg series. Let's go ahead and come into it. So come onto your right side with your right hand on the ground, or your left hand on the ground, sorry, and your right side is what we're going to be working first. So left elbow on the ground, come right up and just feel the hips stacking. All right, beautiful. You can stay here the whole time. If you'd like to come down and cradle your head for this series, that's also a nice option. So you choose what variation you'd like to use, okay? Feet come up, knees are stacked together, and let's clam it. Open the knee. 1, 2, 3. Good, keeping the belly nice and strong. Even if you're down on the floor, this is not so much easier. You want to make sure that that underbelly is really working, that you're not leaning back or you're not leaning forward, stacking the pelvis nice and directly here. Right hip on top of that left hip. Great. Now go ahead and place the legs down. Kick the leg out. 1, 2, 3. Bring it in. 2, 2, 3. Bring it in. All the way in. Flex. And point. 4. Yes, doing great. 5. And in. Keep that belly nice and strong. Good. 7. Hand can also go right up on top of that hip. And in. Exhale. 9. And in. 10. And in. Now point your toe. Little teacup circles. 1, 2, 3. Think of making the teacup circles with your femur bone rather than your lower leg. Yeah. And reverse. 1, 2. Strong core. Keep it in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, keep that right hand now on top. Everybody come down to the floor, cradling that neck so we're all laying down. Keeping the hips stacked and not moving, put the toe to the knee, and then the knee to the knee. This is toe, knee, toe, knee. Notice my right hand is on the right hip, keeping it nice and steady. Yeah, really not moving that hip at all. Good, keep going, you're doing great. If your toe doesn't make it all the way up to your knee and you're touching your calf instead, that's fine. We're still really getting the outside of the hip. Doing great. All right, 2 more. 2 and 1. Pause here with the knees kissing. And then we're going to pulse up for 3, 2, 1, and then knees kiss. 3, 2, 1, knees kiss. The whole time, don't relax that belly area, that rib area, rib cage. Make sure you're lifted up away from the ground. Doing great. And down. Up, 2, 3. Keep going. 3 more. And 2 more. Woo! 1 more. And now finale kicks. Kick, kick, kick. Here we go. Flex, point, flex. If you can get the coordination, great. If not, who cares? You're doing great. Hang in there. 9 and 10. Let's take it higher for the last 10. And 9. It's the finale kick. It's almost the end. 7, 6. Don't lean back. Keep your hips stacked. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, bring it forward. Tap out that hip and that thigh. Great, great work, everybody. And just smooth it out. Give yourself some love. Nice. Great. So this finale kicks at the end. They can sometimes get really compromised. So we can kick it out and start kicking it higher. But now we're in different muscles and we get out of where we're really working. So make sure those hips are nice and stacked. Let's go on to one of my favorites, hip high fives. We're going to bring the knees stacking, ankles stacking, forearms on the floor the whole time. When you bring your hips down, don't let that right elbow lift up. Keep that elbow down. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like. You're going to lift up, not sticking the butt up, but rounding the back like cat pose in yoga. Rounding your back and down. That's one version. And then the other version is tucking your tailbone, or your toes under rather, and coming up to a plank and back down. That's a little more challenging. All right, I'm going to stick with the easier version with you guys today. Put your elbows down, keep them glued, and let's come up 1 and down. Exhale, 2. Those of you who are coming up, you can even kick the leg up and extend that top leg every time. Keep going. 5. If you're down on your knees, you can do the same thing with that top leg. Yeah, keep going. Good. Let's do 6 more. 6 and 5. Keep working that low belly. Elbow stays down the whole time. 3 and 2 and 1. Stay up there. Release that left hand down. Come up on your side. Taking Vajrasana. One leg out, one leg up, or both legs. And you can find that extension. Great. And side plank. Hang in there. And release. Good job. Let's come on up. Coming to mermaid or merman pose. And just take a nice side stretch. And breathe here. Doing great, everybody. These are not easy. They really target so much of the body. And we keep our heart rate up throughout the whole thing as well. So we're really working efficiently. Good. Bring the hand down. Let's just drop the head. All right, are we ready for the other side? Let's do it. Swing the legs right around. Let's lay down on the right side now. Left leg is on top. Remember, you can have the elbow underneath your shoulder or all the way down. Let's start. Clam both feet up. Open the knee. That's 1 and 2. Making sure that that underside rib cage is lifted the whole time. You want to even put your fingertips underneath. You may not be able to actually put them all the way underneath if you've got a little more flesh down there. You want to feel your rib cage lifted. That's the secret of getting into those lower abdominal muscles, those oblique muscles on the side of this pose. Good. All right, put the feet down, extend your left leg, kick it out. 1, 2, 3, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, and in. Good. Make sure that you're not putting your head on your hand. This is not great for your neck. So if you're up, stay up on your forearm. That's it. Or just come all the way down if that's not comfortable. Let the head rest. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Bring it in. Now point your toes out and teacup circles. Good. Relax that under leg. You're going to root it toward the ground, but now gripping in the toes, other direction. 2, 3, point your foot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now bring your toe to your knee. And toe, knee. Hips stay very still, no rocking forward and back. 4, 5, keep that rib cage lifted, you're doing great. 7, keep that hand nice and steadying the pelvis. Good. 10, pause here. Up. 3, 2, 1, knee kiss. If this feels harder than the other side, it's because you were already stabilizing with this leg on the other side. So no, you're not going crazy, or that left side is not super weak. It was already working by stabilizing the other side. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, and kiss. 2, and 1. All right, we're here. Finale kicks, heel, toe, heel, toe. Keep that rib cage lifted, heel, toe. Good, keep going. Hear your mantra, come right back. If you're hearing disempowering messages, come back and higher. 10, 9, keep your hips stacked. Don't compromise your form. Hips are nice and right on top of each other. 4 more. Mantra. 2, and 1. You made it. Tap it out. Good. Give a little tap on that area, loosening up. It's a lot of work. Well done. Beautiful. All right. Let's come back and stack the knees. And now it's time for our hip high fives. Coming onto your forearms, making sure that we're not lifting the forearms at all. And remember, we can either come up to the more challenging variation every time with actually coming into forearm plank, or just giving the hips a high five with mine. Come up. 1 and 2. Keep the tailbone rooting underneath to really get into your lower belly and your side waist or your obliques. Those are great, great, great muscles. We need them strong. Good. Keep going. 3, 2. Actually, let's do 5 more. Yeah, we did 15 on the other side. 4, 3. You can always kick that leg out. 2, and 1. Stay there. If you want to come into your side plank, extend the leg. Keep it nice and strong. Hang in there. Breathe. Hear your mantra right here. And release. Nice work. Come on up to that mermaid pose. If this isn't comfortable, just cross your legs and do a side bend. Good. It's in those moments, those final reps, where our mind has got to come back to that mantra. That's the most important time to kick it in. Just like those challenging moments in our lives, when we need to be able to have the wherewithal, bring your hand down and breathe, the wherewithal to be mindful of how we're going to speak, to think, to react, to choose how to relate to those around us or to ourselves. So remember, we're sculpting not only the body, but also the mind here. Beautiful. All right, it's time for the glutenators. So these are one of my favorite, glutenator, because they really work our butt muscles. They're the glutes, right? So if you've got your ring, go ahead and grab that. If you don't, grab your 2 cans, the weighted cans, and we're going to come onto our backs. So come down to the backs. Now, the position for the usage of the ring or with your 2 cans, you're going to hold right in your hands, is very important. We don't want the shoulders to come up off the ground. So shoulders press into the ground, and then if we do that without using our abdominals, look what happens. The arch happens in the back. So we want to press the shoulders down and the lower back down as well, okay? Cross your right ankle over your left, plug your shoulders down, and have your weights here, okay? If you've got your cans, you're going to be pressing them together and down. If you got your ring, you're going to be squeezing it. Practice and see how you have to work your upper back to squeeze without lifting your shoulders up. I know you could squeeze it even more if you lifted your shoulders up, but that will compromise and bring the neck and shoulder area and bring more tension in there. We don't want that. So shoulders on your ground, press the ring. Let's start that first so you can feel the coordination. Squeezing the ring or lifting those weights as you keep your shoulders glued to the floor. All right. Now, flexing the left foot, lifting those toes so the heels are on the floor. And now lift up and down. Up and down. Make sure your heel is not too close to your hips. Make sure the heel is underneath of your knee or a little further away from you on the floor. Keep going. Exhale. Exhale. Let's hear the exhale. Shh. Hear your mantra. Shh. Really squeezing the left glutes, the left side of the butt muscles, letting that lift you even further, being very intentional. Yes. Shh. And now hold it up. Extend the right leg long. Glue your knees together and lower the hips. Don't lower the leg. Exhale, squeeze. And 2, we're getting the lower belly. Squeeze. Make sure your tailbone is tucking up towards your knee, not sticking your butt out underneath and hitting the floor. Make sure the lower back is hitting the floor, not the butt, not the booty. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it up. And now lift the leg towards the sky. Poke holes in the ceiling. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hear the breath. Mantra. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the left glutes. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Point and flex. Woo! Point and flex those feet. That foot. Circle. Lift it higher. Circle the other way. Oh my gosh, you're done. Good. Bring your left knee into your chest. Pull it up all the way in. And if you want, hook your ring or just hold behind the leg, extend it towards the sky. You made 1/2 of the way there for your glutenator. So good, right? Release your ring and take the knee to the side. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we got the other side to do. This time, our arms are going to do something a little differently. So crossing that left ankle over the right foot's on the floor. Arms are going to come up. Now, if you've got your weights, you're going to hold your cans and drop them toward the floor behind you. All right, elbows have got to stay shoulder width. Don't let them float out to the side. That's not good for your shoulder. We can find impingement there if we have the elbows out. So keep the elbows pulled in, shoulders pressed down to the floor. And if you've got your ring, this is what it'll be. Squeezing as you lower the ring to the floor and extend so the arms are straight up. The degree to which you press this ring is up to you, but you gotta work. So keep yourself honest. Inhale down and up. Let's lift the right toes off the floor. And the next time we lift up with the arms, we'll lift up with the hips. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Tailbone lifts up first. Lower back hits the floor first. Great. Exhale. Use your mantra. Make sure your neck is nice and loose. You're not gripping. Hold it up. Now extend your leg. Knees kiss, squeeze them together. Lower your hips, lower the arms. Exhale, 1 and 2 and 3. Right glutes are really burning. They want to be working like mad. Extra grip in them every time. Good. 4 more. 3. Exhale, mantra. 2. Hold it up. Extend the left leg up and pulse. Bring your elbows down, squeeze here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you have your weights, you're just pulsing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point and flex. Oh yeah, you should be shaking. Circle. That right glute, fire it up. Circle the other way. And release. Great work. Bend that right foot in. Pull it into your chest. You made it through the glutenator. Well done. Extend your leg up. Deep breath into the back of the leg and that whole area, really working. Take the knee across the body, finding a nice stretch. Beautiful. And now hold behind the thighs, rocking up and back along the length of the spine. Good, up and back. And come up, balance. Let's see if the arms can come up, legs up. Good, find that balance. Arms may be up by your ears if it's even harder. Yeah, if you want more of a challenge. Good work, and let's come up. All right, we've got time for one more core strengthening exercise, and then we're cooling down. It's very important to cool down together. So let's come into the Maryland. This is one of my favorites. Bring your feet together. Great. Interlace your fingers. Now face me, okay, when you're doing this. I'll help you with this. It's a little bit of a coordination. So squeeze your knees together. And what you're doing is you're rounding your back as you go back, okay? So round back, twist to your right. Place your right hand behind your head and reach through your left hand. Good. Now extend your right leg up towards me. Right. And now inhale, lower back and lower your legs. And exhale, twist to the right. That's 1. Exhale, 2. If you need a little help, hold the outside of that leg, and that'll help you. 4. Exhale, 5. Open that right elbow. 6. Look behind you. 7. And 8. Leg lifts up to that knee each time. Hold. Good. Interlace your fingers. Lower your foot. And let's come forward. Yes, so you get it, right? It's a little bit of a coordination. If you didn't get it at all, let's try the other side. And after a couple times of doing this, you'll get it. It's an awesome, awesome exercise. Really getting into the lower belly and the side waist, all right? Not to mention you're working that leg too, right? So much is working. That's why it's an efficient exercise. Let's come to the other side. Woo, are we hearing our mantra? Let's keep that in mind. Around the back. Twist to the left hand behind your head. Open that elbow, extend the left leg. All right, now inhale, look forward, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale. Make sure you're touching your ear over there. Don't let your hand kind of come around to your cheek. Good, 5, 6, elbow crosses. 8, 9, 10. Now hold it. Interlace your fingers. Keep looking back. Put your foot down. And let's fold forward. Great work. Deep breath in. And exhale. Hear your mantra. And exhale. Good. Beautiful. Let's slowly roll up. Grab a blanket. We're here at our cool down. Grab some water. Take a little sip. All right. And we're going to come to a straddle pose. Legs are out all the way wide. If you need to sit up a little bit, go ahead and do that. Just make sure that your pelvis is tilting forward or it's right up on top, not leaning back, okay? All right. Let's start here. Inhale the arms up. Beautiful. And side to the right. Reaching that left arm alongside your ear. Let's circle the wrist. If you can grab the outside of that foot, do it. If you can't, put your hand on the inside of your leg. Circle the other way. Good. And now open the arm up, twisting towards the sky. Exhale, wave it down. Inhale up. Exhale, wave it down. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Hear your mantra now. Now, if your mantra is super invigorating, like go, 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 then maybe you choose a different mantra. Inhale, arms up, face that same leg, fold over your legs. So maybe it's peace, or let go, or I am peace, something declarative. Breathe here. Let the head go. Make sure you're not looking at your foot, keeping the tension in the neck. Let it go. Let's hear your breath. Hear your mantra. Reach with your left hand. Maybe you grab the outside of that foot or outside of that leg. Take your right hand back behind you. And then the left ear down towards the right knee. Finding a twist. Really nice stretch for those left obliques. Come all the way back up. Good. And let's take the other side. Side bend to the left, right arm alongside your ear. You can either grab the outside of your foot or hand on the inside. And now bring that hand down. Oh, sorry, we forgot to turn those wrists. Let's do that first. So important to take care of those joints, especially when we're texting and all kinds of tension in our hands. Other direction, we're using our phones and our computers so much now. So keep those wrists nice and healthy. Now let's bring the hand down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Hear that mantra. Exhale. This time, let's come all the way up. Both arms facing that same leg, and let's fold over. You can grab your foot, but make sure you're grabbing it with both hands, not just one. We're turning the torso to face that leg. So you can place your hands on either side if that works for you better. Drop your head. Now reach with your right hand, grab the outside of the leg or the foot, left hand behind you, and right ear down towards your left knee. If you have your hand on your foot, press your foot into your hand, and you'll feel a delicious stretch all the way up the side of your shoulder and your arm and your back. And now let's come back up, arms lift. Now we'll come forward, folding forward. If you're up a little bit, I invite you to grab the opposite shoulder like you're giving yourself a hug. That's a good thing. And fold forward. Let your head go. Hear your mantra. Deep breaths. And let's come all the way up. Great. Pulling the feet together. Soles of the feet together. Hold around your ankles. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Now here, to give yourself a little neck stretch, don't pull on your head, but you can interlace your fingers behind the back of your head and let your elbows soften. Lower your right elbow a little more, turning your head to the left. And then the left elbow drops and turns to the right. One more time. Twist left and right. Center. Roll all the way up. Close the knees. Great. From here, bend your right knee back by your hip. And if you have sensitive knees, I'll show you what to do in a second. Lift your hips, tuck them underneath, and you can walk back onto your forearms or onto your back. Just make sure that that knee stays glued to the floor. Don't let it lift. Those of you with sensitive knees, you're going to keep the angle wider and come down onto your left side. You'll still feel the quad, but you want the knees to stay wider, a wider angle. When we have sensitive knees, if we close that foot all the way and we have practically nothing of an angle here between the top and the lower leg, it can be too much pressure on the knee joint. So listen to your body. So you'll still get a great stretch in the front of that thigh if you just open the leg a little bit or a lot. Okay, so wherever you are, whatever position you are, if you're all the way on your back and you want to deepen this, you can always bend that left knee, placing your foot on the floor. You can pull it into the chest or extend it up towards the sky, or cross that left ankle over your right thigh. Deep breath. Hear that mantra. Great. Time to come out. Extend that left leg if you have it bent. And to come out, it's very important. Keep that foot in. We're going to turn onto our left side and come all the way up. And then mindfully hold that ankle. Extend your leg forward and then straighten it. Okay, let's take the other side. Bending that left knee. And once again, if you need to take a little wider angle and lean on your right side for those sensitive knees, go ahead. If not, pull that foot into your hip. Tuck your tails underneath and come all the way back either on your forearms. If you're up a little bit more, just breathe here and enjoy it. Throw on your forearms like you're at the beach. Just enjoy. Good. You want to deepen it, bend that right knee. You can pull it into the chest or extend it up or cross that ankle over your left thigh. Deep breaths. Hear the mantra. Let it bring an energy into the body. The last few breaths of this workout today. Taking full advantage of the cool down. Good. Extend your right leg if it's bent. Roll onto your right side. And let's come all the way up. Holding that angle. Extend your legs forward. Good. And let's come back to a cross-legged position. Bring the arms all the way up. Bend your right elbow. Grab that opposite elbow. And let's take a side bend to the left. And come up. Take that same arm in front. Taking that left elbow around the right arm behind your head, if you can get there. And twist to the left. Great work. Let's take the other arm up, left elbow. Grab that left elbow with your right hand, side bend to the right. Nice. And come up, take your arm along. And right hand wraps around behind your head, twisting to the right. Good. Interlace your fingers back behind you. Stretch the chest, lift those arms, and fold forward. And come back up. Let's inhale the arms all the way out and up. Close your eyes, take your palms together. Exhale, bring it down into your heart center. Inhale, arms out and up. Gather whatever you need for your day or your night. Exhale, bring it back down into your heart. Last time, inhale. Reach up, receive that support. Bring it down, touching the forehead, the lips, and the heart. Hear your mantra. And great work, everybody. Excellent job. Way to go. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Anne-Margaret. This is Total Training. Until I see you next time, keep raising the vibration. Bye, everybody.